day 12, the Island Way. Nothing but a small patch of flat grass. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go. These are the most magnificent window boxes I think I've ever seen. Happy whatever day it is today. It is Thursday for us here on the Island Way and we're leaving Churchtown. Impressions of Churchtown, lovely locals. Boss Murphy's bar was really nice. There is no accommodation here, so we camped in the sports field. You will have probably already seen that if you watched the other episode. Lots of stone walls, big stone walls in this area. Lots of houses, but only one little tiny shop and a kind of takeaway shop. So it seems a little bit of a more affluent area maybe. I don't know, but very pretty, very beautiful, and we are on our way to Ballyhea. Right, let's talk about toileting out here, because that can be a problem. What I do is I use these little packets of tissues, so I buy these, and if you're lucky, you can walk off the road and find a nice little freshly mowed hayfield to do a wee in. But more often than not, it's really just off the edge of the road. Like, it's pretty tricky. I do have a cooler cloth as well. I don't love that, so that's there more as an emergency. But what I do is I do my whizzer and then I pack the toilet paper, well, pack this out in a Ziploc and then just empty it when I get to a bin. So yeah, I try not to ever leave any trace. Now, I've only done one bog and a bog so far in Ireland in the last 12 days because we've had accommodation, which has been great. That was a funny experience. I'm not going to describe that here, but anyone that knows me, I'm sure to tell you that story later. Brendan though, he has no problem, so he's actually around the corner. I'm not going to show you exactly where he is, but he's in behind those trees doing his business. So yeah, he seems to have no issues out here. Anyway, all good. We're going to get going to Ballyhea now that we've had that little toilet break. Okay. We're just walking into Ballyhea, the last few k's of our very short little 10k-ish walk day, and we met an old guy called Bill who gave us all the local gossip. And the house that I just showed you, he was telling us that there's lots of derelict houses around, and they're kind of kept derelict because the farmers don't actually want people to live there for some reason. So it's all a little bit interesting. Yeah, a bit of a housing issue here.
There seem to be lots of derelict houses as you wander around. Houses that you look at and go, is that empty? Does anyone live there? And some of them that, clearly are derelict.
Yeah.
But some of them you think, I don't think anyone lives there.
He was also telling us about the demise of the Irish pub in relation to, all the restrictions that are getting put in place around pubs and stuff like that. And so that's really sad. We walked past a pub as well that closed. And we also find that in the country here, a lot of the pubs don't open until 5, or in some cases even 7 p.m, which is just unheard of in Australia. Anyway. We
walked through, where were we last night? Churchtown?
Churchtown.
The fish and chip shop didn't open till 5 and closed at 9.
But did it do a roaring trade?
I was the only person in there when I was there.
Oh, they were great chips though. Amazing. Anyway, let's go into Ballyhea and find our accommodation and see if we can get some good rest in today. This is fun. After a bit of a harrowing road walk, we finally made it to our B&B, Marengo B&B, which was great, with the Corbett Court restaurant next door, and had a great meal and a bevy. Once again, thanks for watching. See you later.